The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. During this bull run, HBAR will undoubtedly turn some people become billionaires overnight. This bull run is real, and it needs to be discussed. It will be addressed by us. The reasons why HBAR is among the most bullish ancient currencies you can add to your portfolio right now are also going to be covered. This has resulted in a general market explosion. I doubt it is necessary for me to inform you of this. Consider the 7-day percentage gain if we examine the most recent As of this writing, HBAR has risen 8.1% in the past 7 days and 10.4% in the past 24 hours, putting it in second place among the top 100 in terms of gains. This journey has been really thrilling. To top it all off, the volume on HBAR has been going absolutely bonkers, which is the most bizarre thing about it. I mean, if we return to this location, it was probably above 2 billion. Even after a day, it's more than 2 billion. In fact, it surged to nearly 17 cents, retesting the yearly highs. Apparently, it's already giving us a hint that we're coming close to it from over here. It was probably about 18 or 20 cents. It would not surprise me in the least if we did resolve that matter promptly. The bulk of the market's big winners have been utility-based ventures, if we're being absolutely objective. Take a look at the top gainers and top losers over the last, say, 24 hours on the top 500. It's illustrative. Have a look at the big winners in this area. The Corium, XLM. Here are 2 projects related to utilities. As always, VeChain is an excellent undertaking. This list has so many options that I could just list them all. This, however, is precisely why I have been harping on the following projects for the past week: XLM, Sologenic, Corium, and Casper HBAR. Even in the past 30 days, you could see across the board in the top 100, the majority of these being major utility-based projects. The overall gains in this market are just starting, but it seems like a lot of the utility-based projects and the old Dino coins are really the big gainers. In my opinion, these are only the preliminary steps towards what's to come. HBAR hasn't been talked about much by some extremely significant accounts, which is wild about HBAR. Bitcoin did in fact post this if we head over here, lucky. Luciano. I mean, consider this is a person with 2.2 million followers. Also, XRP and Solana are experiencing meteoric rises in value. The trend is represented by the HBAR. The trading volume of HBAR DeFi surpasses $2 billion, setting a new HBAR record. The HBAR to $1 is a false positive, in my view. In fact, he has us pumping and retesting at 12 cents, a price that I find quite reasonable, before skyrocketing to nearly 20 cents and beyond. His statement on the $1 HBAR is false positive data, FUD. HBAR is, in my opinion, going to be a major player in this industry. As I've mentioned before, we'll go over my overall prediction for HBAR near the end of this video. I think it's reasonable to value it once we cover the information I do have in this video. Having said that, I believe that the discussion of raising BAR to $1 marks the commencement of the stage. We will discuss that. However, HBAR is present here. Once again, we might see this thing surge within the last 12 months. HBAR is currently the focus of many investigations. Their current focus is on defining HBAR. I thought you said HBAR. HBAR HBAR is also experiencing a surge. Regarding interest, the retail population is gradually making their way here. Yes, there has been a massive influx in the past few days and weeks, ever since the election, when crypto began its parabolic rise. Nearing $100,000 in Bitcoin value, it would be incredible to see it surpass $100,000 by the end of this week, especially from the perspective of mainstream media and with the goal of attracting more retail crowds to cryptocurrency. I don't know where it will go by the time this video goes live, but I wouldn't be surprised. Still, it's clear that we need to keep an eye out. HBAR technology is the overarching concept that I'm primarily interested in. Because it has been absolutely mind-blowing to see the technology underlying HBAR expand and become even more significant. since I first saw Hedera grow into a sizable business in 2021, I've been raving about it. As far as I can tell, Hedera is still going strong, with regular updates and significant expansion. This is something I always bring up, because I don't think anyone really appreciates how much Hedera has grown since 2021. If you've been around since then, you know that Hedera is totally different now, especially with all the advertising. However, according to this graph, in comparison to other cryptocurrencies like Binance Coin, Solana, Tron Avalanche, and Visa, here is how carbon negative Hedera really is. I am not kidding. When comparing Hyderabad's efficiency to that of its rivals in the market, this is quite serious stuff. This is really taken from a paper that UCL put out as a whole. This is crucial to keep in mind when we consider the future of our planet, as most of you are aware. A major consideration is sustainability. When we finally start to embrace modern technology, they will follow suit with the most cutting-edge solutions. Hedera is certainly among them, particularly when it comes to TPS, transactional use cases. Hedera can scale to over 10,000 TPS, you know. We also know that they can accomplish 500,000 transactions per second with just one shard. With it comes ABFT, the gold standard in security, and limitless scalability. When compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin, it is completely different when considering fees, transaction confirmation time, and energy consumption. When we compare ourselves to our rivals, it really is like night and day. This is why, whether we're thinking about something for the long, medium, or short term as an investment vehicle, Hedera is among the greatest technology in this field. Additionally, let's examine a few other significant facts that are demonstrating Hedera's global dominance. As an example, we have India's top engineering university that has just created a business incubator on Hedera. Each year, 12 teams comprised of the country's most brilliant young minds will debut on Hedera. There are a lot of accelerators being pushed around Hedera right now, and the HBAR ecosystem is only just beginning. We will soon witness a tremendous surge of Hedera builders who will advance community-led initiatives and, in the end, deliver amazing Web3 dApps. Considering the size of some of these accounts and the prominent figures involved, I couldn't be more thrilled about this development for Hedera. Observing it is somewhat bizarre. Along with Recursive Laboratories and Redex, EDF, a French state-owned energy supplier, has finished its proof of concept for renewable energy certificates as RW on Hedera, and this was just recently shared by the HBAR Foundation. EDF is one of several initiatives on Hedera Guardian. These are some of the most prominent corporations in the world, and they're constructing atop Hedera precisely because of the technological advantages it provides. I think it will be some time before the Hedera GC attracts even more prominent players. Because of the total technological efficiencies, what Hedera offers is simply unlike any other chain, particularly on a worldwide scale. Plus, Hedera has seen a surge in institutional usage in the past few weeks, if not months, than in the past few years. Thanks to a lot of institutional investment from Taka, Hedera had a phenomenal year of growth in 2024. Organizational use cases to items such as the Hedera, as long as Guardian is involved, this will persist. Additionally, and most importantly, they do advance institutional defiance. Yes, I do pay close attention to that while working with Ripple, the XRP ledger, and even Stellar with XLM. Aside from this, though, we have little doubt that Hedera is gearing up for a major upgrade. Hedera co-founder Lehman Baird tells us this, and we can't wait for the exciting days to come. With 32 members, the governing council is expanding. With the addition of new features comes a plethora of potential applications. For example, with immutable records on Hedera, the feature prioritizes openness, security, and innovation, and with the development of trust and artificial intelligence data, among many others. The number of AI initiatives centered on cryptocurrency has been skyrocketing, as far as we can tell. It seems to me that they take all of this and blow it up to even higher levels, doesn't it? By the way, all of whatever I just described is just a tiny fraction of what's going on with Hedera. I have a ton of HBAR videos if you guys are interested in learning more, but everything we've discussed so far is just pressure to increase Hedera's value. In light of this bull run, it is clear that $1 was the initial price projection. I want to be completely upfront about my ambitions, which range from $1 to $2. The HBAR might go as high as $2 to $4 during this bull run if we aren't being cautious and are being totally moon-like. That is not an outrageous sum, in my opinion. We can see this in the case of ADA Dogecoin and other projects whose popularity has skyrocketed. For some reason, I think Hedera is more bullish than it has ever been before. The construction, the DeFi, the services, and everything else going on Hedera contribute to this bullishness. Okay? Along with the marketing, I do believe that this time around everything around Hedera is significant. Listen, there are more than 363,000 people following the Hedera account. The total engagement on both of these accounts is really mind-boggling. I recall when they hit 300,000 base for a Foundations account and over 110,000 for the other. I don't see how Hedera doesn't reach a new record high, especially considering how much the retail emphasis, retail interaction, and community around the brand have developed in the past year. On the other hand, it eliminates some of the market caps that were at all-time highs in 2021 for projects like ADA and others like XRP, perhaps. That is my general forecast, based on our careful examination of HBAR. I believe the starting point should be somewhere around $1 to $2, but after that, I believe that HBAR can reach at least $2 to $4, albeit that's a bit of a lofty goal. Just remember to cash out in the beginning. Take it easy on each other. Hold on a second. Additionally, remember to exercise patience. You're only being careful. I understand. Everyone has an objective. Make sure you have a way out. Your time spent viewing my video is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.